everybody else starts to commit suicide because they think it would make them popular. It's like a really dark, twisted thing, but it's also funny at the same time. You know what I mean?
That sounds really good.
It's a good movie. There's another one that's on Netflix. But I would have said that, but it actually... Are you okay?
Yeah, it was the thing kept vibrating on the table.
But it actually...
super bad.
What it's supposed to... Wait, we're going to get to the...
Sorry, I didn't mean to read it.
But it actually ended up was supposed to be a TV show, and I'm not sure what happened with it or what it's going to do. But anyways, I have a couple. But one of them... I would say... I think this is going to sound so silly, but I think Friday would make a good TV show, and I'm going to tell you why. Alright, obviously people
love Friday.
People watch Friday and they're like, this is a movie about nothing. But we've had TV shows about nothing. We had a show, Seinfeld, whose whole thing was it's
nothing.
A TV show about nothing.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I think every Friday night we tune in for 22 minutes of Smokey and Craig on the porch watching all the antics in the hood, like everything that's going on. They have so many colorful characters in that movie. I think that they could create a TV show, and every week it would be a different type of, like, you know, in the movie you have the wife who cheated on her husband with the midget. You have the preacher who was trying to smoke weed with Smokey and all them. You have Debo bullying everybody and getting Smokey to break into to the neighbor's house to steal some money. Like, it's a movie about nothing, but actually a lot of things happen in that one day. Things. And then you have Big Worm trying to get the money from Smokey. Like, it's a lot of things that are happening in one day. So imagine all the things you can have happen with an entire series.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
What about You Got Served?
Wait. I'm not done with my pitch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. So you guys tell me what you think about that. Obviously, the casting would have to be perfect because I don't think Chris Tucker would do a show playing Smokey. A movie, yes, not a TV show.
Yeah, you're right.
And I want it to be young Smokey and Craig. I don't want it to be. I want it to be like
not them now.
In the movie, so they were in their 20s. So you would have to get two kids in their 20s who are very, very funny, who have great chemistry together. We can buy them as best friends, and we want them every episode of the show starts out, and we want like the theme song to be like an old like 90s sounding like Ice Cube song, and every episode starts with Smokey coming to get Craig, and they sitting on the porch, and Smokey's waiting for his parents to leave, and he starts smoking weed, and they start talking just like in the movie, and then they're watching everything that's happening
down the neighborhood. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're chasing Chris, the kid who knocks over the garbage cans, all that good stuff, and Smokey's trying to flirt with all these girls, and he's getting catfished like in the show. Just like a whole bunch of different things, but they
different elements.
Expand on it, so it's not just Big Worm. We have other characters like this. They're trying to fight them, and they're having to drive-bys, and a lot of it gets crazy, but it still ends with them on the porch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every Friday.
That's funny. And it would be a weekly thing, so that's perfect. And it could premiere on Fridays.
And Teresa Gordon says Big Worm is a buddy of mine. I want to say Big Worm is mad cool. He used to come into my job all the time, and we spoke, and he was very, very nice. And he would always come in.
If we would smoke?
No, we spoke.
Oh, wow.
No, oh my gosh.
I was like, what?
No, not me, okay? Drug-free over here. But, yeah, Phase on Love was cool, so... Yeah, you guys tell me what you guys think about that idea. I thought it was a good pitch. Okay, I'm going to go to the boardroom over at HBO and see if I can get them to green light this movie. I'm going to tweet Ice Cube and be like, hey, let's make Friday a TV show.
Seriously, I mean, that would be interesting. I wonder if he would do it.
Alright, now, Anissa,
he would either do that or Barbershop.
Go ahead and,
well, the only ones that we talked about...
Barbershop was a TV show.
It is?
Wasn't it? Yeah, it was a TV show with, it was, but I don't think it lasted, so that didn't count.
Well then that didn't work.
It was with that guy from Smart Guy, the one who played Small. Anyways.
Well, I think it'd be good to have, like you said, like we were talking about earlier with Harley Quinn and the Joker. Mm-hmm. If that was made into a series, that'd be pretty cool. So it would be just
them, it would be solely
them wreaking havoc on the city, but, you know, also I guess it would be kind of like a love story in a way, maybe.
Even though he's very abusive to her, and it's not really love the way you...
True. But they have their own twisted chemistry.
They have a great dynamic. They are good to watch.
Yeah.
They are good to watch.
Yeah.
I would be completely down for a Joker Harley movie, and then they can save like Batman for like certain episodes.
True,
he would be scarce, but when he made appearances, it would be dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
some of the shows that they're pitching in the Ted
Hangover movie.
Everett, Rob said Ted. Ted is freaking hilarious. You know what?
Ted would be really funny as a...
I mean, he does Family Guy. He does American Dad. He can do Ted. I mean, that would be, you know. Rob said, how many times can somebody get taken? Because Taken's going to be a TV show. I don't know. Every episode is going to be like 24.
They're not going to get taken, are they, in the TV show?
It's going to be like 24. Well, the show is called Taken. Someone's going to have to get taken. From what I know, he's going to be fighting for his sister. Well, maybe that's
just his job, then.
She's going to be fighting for his sister. From what I read, it's going to be like his sister this time around. I don't know if she's been kidnapped, but his sister's going to be in some type of danger, and he's going to have to save her. Everett says Superbad would be a decent TV show. I do. It would be like a great... it would have to be like on HBO or Stars or something, like, or Showtime.
And that's because they're all in high school.
Yeah, they're
like them
getting in. So it would be like juvenile humor.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
But you know, it still would have to be on an adult channel because of the jokes that they would be making. The Hangover movies, I'm not sure about that, just because that's another suggestion that Everett's given. Because the movies kind of
You're fine.
The movies kind of fell off after the first.
They did. That's why I'm kind of like not digging that idea. But
The Hangover wasn't the best.
How many times can they get hung over in a series?
That's what President Obama told Zach Galifianakis. When Zach Galifianakis asked him, "Would you like to run for a third term?" He said, "No, I think 2 is fine. It's kind of like doing a third Hangover movie." He's like, "It didn't work out too well, did it?"
That is hilarious.
Zach Galifianakis gave it the meanest stink I've ever seen, but it was so funny. Danny is saying snakes on a plane, but she's saying it with the laughing.
Yeah, I'm sure you're joking about that one. That was a horrible movie.
I'm tired of mother effing snakes on this mother effing plane. Can't nobody tell Samuel L. Jackson about snakes on the plane. He said he loves that movie and he's sticking by it. He said he would
really?
Yes. That whole movie was under his creative
control. What movie was he watching?
He got to be another badass, but he said he would do Snakes on a Plane 2, 3, and 4. He was like not playing. He loves that movie. Rob says Friday would be crazy. Ever says, why hasn't he made it a TV show yet? I don't know. He made Are We There Yet a TV show, but not Friday. I'm
really?
Like, come on now.
Really?
Yeah. It went on for a couple seasons. Was it Terry Crews and Essence Atkins?
I liked it. That movie was funny.
Ever says, nah, not You Got Served. That's a one-time thing. Sorry.
I love You Got Served. Sorry, and they can have they always go and do their dance battles at that one club. They always I don't know. They had other things going on. What's his name? Marcus Houston had he was owing money to that one dude. I haven't seen this movie in years. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of elements to the show. They were like. Oh, Little Saint died, and I cried when I first watched that movie. Oh man! But seriously, I love that movie so much. I think that's why I'm biased. I'm biased.
I love it too. But yeah, there would have to obviously be a whole new cast and crew because
yeah, definitely.
You gotta keep it young. Rob says JB Smoove as the dad. I think he's talking about Friday. I do not agree with that casting. Obviously, it can't be the same dad that we had in the movie, but. I think we can find. I like JB Smoove, but I don't know if he would be. You know what? Maybe he could be. I'm trying to think about it now. Maybe. Danny says Kill Bill, which is actually a really good suggestion. I would be down. You know what? Because we had a show like Buffy, and it's I always say I love female characters who kick ass and they're not victims, they're not damsel in distresses, and that's Kill Bill. That's that character all day, and I would love to see her kicking ass on TV every week. So that would be pretty dope. And Rob agrees. Ike says that Friday did have an animated show on TV for a while. I don't remember that. I didn't know that.
Animated? You're right. I think you know what? Now that he says that, I think I do recall that. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
But as of right now, they've never done a live action version of Friday. In 2016, 2017, the new age for the new era. You know what I mean? So it would be different now because these characters will all be having iPhones and not even talking to each other, just on the porch, just texting. But they could have a set still in the 90s if they still had a set in the 90s. I want this show to have the 90s feel. And Rob says, I am
Craig and Smokey deal with life in South Central Los Angeles.
What's the rating? 5.9, so that's not good.
Yeah.
John DiMaggio. Yeah, see, that doesn't look like it's good at all. So yeah, no, we need live action.
Live action would be way better.
And Craig. Another one I kind of was thinking was Mean Girls. But I kind of was on the fence about that because it's so great The first movie was so hilarious, and then we got Mean Girls 2, and it kind of just crapped on everything.
Yeah, I don't know, like, that, I mean, I think it was just like a movie, because every episode, like, what are you really gonna do? Like, you know, everything happened in that show. They were sabotaged.
Funny.
How are you gonna keep it going? Like, they were already like juniors and seniors in high school. They
did it on Degrassi. They had 10,000 seasons of that.
Oh, well, I thought you were gonna stick to like the plot of Mean Girls, which was just her coming in as a new student. She tried to sabotage.
It's going to be Mean Girls, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Katie.
Okay. I didn't know.
Unless it was another thing, like it's a prequel, and it's how Regina and the other plastics came to be like that, and it would be like a pre-Katie.
True, that actually sounds
a pre-Katie world, and obviously it's not a show I would like to go on for. But you would have to. The thing about Mean Girls that people love is the comedy. You would have to keep it
funny. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, teen shows like Gossip Girl and Degrassi, they're great teen shows, but they're not funny. So that's not like. Well, I mean,
they're like drama. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they're debating about Hancock. They want Hancock to be a TV show. You know what the thing about Hancock though is that they wouldn't be able to get Will Smith to agree to that, so it wouldn't be the same.
I was actually thinking about. It's funny they mentioned that.
She said she's trying to get me to acknowledge it. Hancock, I acknowledged it. I acknowledged it before you said
Teresa,
that.
it's interesting that you named a Will Smith movie, because I was actually thinking of Hitch, because I was talking about the movie Hitch the other day. And like,
that could work.
Because he's like helping these people, like he's being like a dating, mastermind. So I don't know, I thought that would have been kind of funny.
No, Hitch could be a cute little comedy. And then like Hitch's dating adventures and things like that. So it could work. Hancock could work as you know what? Oh, you know what? I'm glad she said Hancock, because I jogged my memory about my original. It was my original number one choice when we started the show. I forgot what it was. The Incredibles.
I never seen that.
Oh my god!
That's the animated movie with the
Pixar. The Pixar movie is definitely one of their best, well-made movies.
A lot of people say that. Yeah.
Not just for Pixar, but for superhero movies. Period. Incredibles holds its own. And I was going back and forth between Incredibles and Toy Story, because I thought it could be cute to see the toys going on their little adventures and
their Andy, like day-to-day life.
Yeah, and Andy would still be a kid, or unless they have the new little girl that they're with now. And I think that could be a cute TV series, just kind of like how they did Aladdin, but it would be a lot better than they did the Aladdin show or the Little Mermaid show. So I was thinking Toy Story would be a pretty good TV series, and they would introduce more toys, and Woody would still be the ringleader, and they would be going on getting into trouble, and they'll be back in Andy's room by the end of the episode. But it would be pretty cute. But I will have to go with Incredibles too, because superheroes are winning on every platform. They're winning in video games. We got games obviously like Injustice, which Injustice 2 is coming out, and I think that's going to be a smash hit. And then movies, Marvel and DC, are just running the world when it comes to Hollywood movies
right now.
And then TV shows, Marvel's winning with movies, but when it comes to TV shows, DC is winning with shows like Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl, Daredevil. Wait, I think Daredevil was Marvel. My bad. But all of those shows are awesome. And I think when it comes to an animated show, or they can keep it computer generated, Incredibles would be awesome as a TV series.
A lot of people said that movie was really good, and I have, like I said, I've never watched it.
I'm gonna make you watch it. I have a lot of movies I need to make you watch. Like,
you do.
We're gonna get to it, but those are our pitches, okay? My number one pitch was Friday, and Anissa's was Joker and Harley. I think these are both great for completely different reasons, two different types of shows. But you guys in the chat, we're going to let you decide which one you would rather see. Would you rather see Friday as a TV show?
I'd rather see Friday as a TV show.
Well, why would you say? No, don't influence them. I want them to give their honest answers. Would you rather see Friday as a TV series, or I don't know what you would call the Joker and Harley show, or would you rather see the Joker and Harley show? We'll figure out a name for that. We'll make it a good one. But we're going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to do the trivia answers. We're going to give you the trivia answers, and then we're going to bring back Real Talk. and then that's going to be the end of our show. So stick around. We're almost to the end. Stick around. Thank you so much for listening. Everyone that's in the chat, everyone that's listening live. This is The Lounge, and I'm going to play Stranger by Jhené Aiko, a song that I really love. It's a throwback for me.